Hi everyone, my name is Ryan Williams. I am so excited to be part of this historic event with ACN and this Level Up training. Those of you who don't know who I am, I've been with this company now for 18 years, and my previous experience was that of law enforcement. For 10 years, I served my community, protecting and trying to create a better environment for individuals where I lived. 3 of those years, I was actually a detective in the Financial Crime Fraud Division, where I reviewed and investigated hundreds of cases of people who became victims of identity theft. I learned through that experience the stress, the anxiety, the pressures that come when you become a victim. I also learned that there was very little that I was really able to do to assist those people other than simply taking a report. People simply overestimated how much help law enforcement could be and really how much work it takes to fix those types of issues. So that experience, now that we offer this type of service, we are in the best position ever to build an enormous, large residual income. Now, identity theft protection is far more than just monitoring your credit cards. This is your life identity we're talking about. We're talking about your name, your birthday, your social. This information does not change. Unlike your cell phone or your address, that may change, but who you are is not going to change. So the fact that IDSeal has 3 levels of what they're going to do for you. Number 1, they're going to monitor and alert real time. What does that mean? There's over 600,000 websites that they're monitoring actively, looking for your private and personal information that may be available on the criminal's Amazon called the dark web. Now, the truth is, those individuals are doing it live, real time. That means you're going to get alerts immediately when they recognize your information has been used or could have been compromised. The second thing they're going to do is help resolve. What that means is, in the event your information is found, they're going to have an advocate assigned to you who's going to walk you through the process of correcting and fixing and rehabilitating anything that may have resulted from your information and private identity having been stolen. We all know that we live in a digital world. We've transitioned from pen and paper to a virtual digital society. So our records are more available today than they have ever been before, which means we need this type of protection available to us now. The third level of security is called reimbursement, where they're going to offer up to a $1 million insurance coverage to reimburse any costs associated with your information having been stolen and used. Now, these 3 levels or layers of protection are phenomenal in giving you peace of mind and knowing you're not going to be left alone. There are other major advantages to having the IDSeal product, more than just what we've talked about. They're going to put you on the national do not call list. They're going to freeze your credits. They're going to be able to do so much for you in monitoring your personal and private information. Now, let's be honest. No one can prevent your identity from being stolen. But the question is, do you want to be left to your own devices to figure it out, or do you want an advocate to help you? That's why this is such an incredible and powerful vehicle for us to build a business with. Now, this is the key aspect. For the first time ever, ACN is looking and positioning ourselves to be in an industry and a market that is only growing. See, only 15% of people in the country even have a type of identity theft protection or insurance. We have the available 85% of the population to go after because people are going to get this type of service. So figure 1 in 3 people have already become a victim of identity theft. 85% of people need it. Imagine being able to take a time machine and go back 30 years and be able to be involved in the cell phone or the internet industry when only 15% of people had it. And you could take advantage of that growing market and demand. I'm telling you, IDSeal is the perfect service to help you build a massive business. The other reasons is there's 3 different plans that we're able to provide or offer. The month-to-month plan, the quarterly plan, and the annual plan. Now, IDSeal and ACN have created a great advantage for us to focus on this service and this product to build our business. We're able to promote faster through the compensation plan to the different positions. We're able to increase our personal residual payout and qualify for personal residual income increases faster by focusing on IDSeal. And we can qualify for getting paid on what our organization does by focusing with IDSeal, because the monthly, the quarterly, and the annual offer a greater value based on each service that we are able to connect. Now, to talk about this briefly, I've got a great friend of mine who happens to be a senior vice president. She also comes from the law background where she was a lawyer for years. So she understands intimately the issues involved in this, and she has built an amazing organization. She's a senior vice president. She's actually been on the Circle of Champions. She's a remarkable friend of ours, a great leader. I'd love to have you guys learn from and hear from Miss Leanne Gabriel.
Hi, my name is Leanne Gabriel, and I'm a Senior Vice President with ACN. My background before ACN, I was working as a discrimination lawyer, and I've been with ACN for 24 years. But I must say, when we got started with ACN, we had all kinds of different services, but nothing has excited me as much as partnering up with IDSeal. There's a few reasons why. First of all, I'm a lawyer, and I totally understand how horrible identity theft can be. The inconvenience, the hassle, the time it takes to reconstruct everything, and of course, the expense. It's very expensive to hire an attorney. It's great knowing IDSeal will help with those expenses if indeed you are a victim of all of it. But the other thing that excited me is that this is an opportunity for us as IBOs to be on the ground floor of something, because so many people don't have identity theft protection, but the amount of hacking going on, especially since the virus has hit, is staggering. So everybody needs what we have, and we've got the premier company to offer it. Now, that being said, the very first day IDSeal became available, I signed up instantly. I was so excited to become a customer of this service, and it has really blown me away. They have saved me from 3 different incidents of identity hacking and fraud, and I've been so excited. The alert system and the app are amazing. So the first one was when there was an email hack and someone was trying to get into my email, and I got an alert and changed my password. The second one was my Facebook page, and it was amazing that somebody had hacked my Facebook account. They had my password, and they were trying to get in there, and because I got the alert, I jumped online really fast, changed my password before any damage was done. And the third was actually a banking alert, and someone was trying to hack into one of my online accounts. So I was really, really happy about that. But the crazy thing is, as a senior vice president, I do a lot of webinars and teach my team about identity theft and how to protect yourself and use IDSeal and promote IDSeal. But the wildest part was where I live here in Maryland this summer, our governor announced that over the summer, there were already 47,000 cases of unemployment fraud. And I was telling everybody that and encouraging them to market IDSeal. And then ironically, last week, I became a victim of unemployment fraud. Go figure. So what happened is I got notification that someone was trying to file for unemployment in my name. And as a senior vice president, I will tell you, I do not have unemployment issues. I'm doing quite all right, but it was astonishing. And I thought, wow, this is an amazing opportunity for me to understand what it's like to be a customer of IDSeal. So I called the IDSeal number after hours, got a hold of a human being who was willing to help me. They did not know I was a senior vice president, and they certainly did not know I was a lawyer. And they just knew I was some customer, and they were amazing. They helped me with everything, took down all the information, assigned someone to work my case. They asked me when it would be convenient for me to receive a phone call back from my caseworker, which blew me away. And then the person called exactly when they were supposed to, validated who they were, so I knew I was talking to the right person, walked me through how to go into my online account, how to make sure there was nothing else weird showing up on my credit report, advised me to get a police report and told me what to do. They were phenomenal. I am so impressed. So I would encourage you 100,000%. This is something everybody should have. And if you're an IBO, you should be marketing it left and right to everybody that you talk to. The other great advantage is that we have one heck of an opportunity for our residual income. As a matter of fact, in the last few weeks, I've had quite a few people breaking into that 200.20% residual income category. And every single one of them has been using IDSeal to get there. So I hope that this is really helpful for you. This is the best, most exciting product we've had in my career.
Wow, if you got what I got from what Leanne just shared, here's what you'll learn. There's never been a more ideal product and service to build. Now, on top of everything that you've learned so far, there are 2 amazing things I get to talk about right now. Number 1 is the Get 5, Get Rewarded bonus promotion. Now, this is available only for people that are independent business owners. So you and I, if we have the service on either the quarterly or the annual plan, and then you go out and acquire 5 other individuals who also sign up for the annual or quarterly plan, then you will receive a monthly bonus equal to what your quarterly or annual plan payment would have been. That bonus will show up on your commission statement. Now that is available every single month. As long as you have 5 qualifying connected customers, you're gonna get 5, get rewarded. This is a huge advantage where your identity can be protected for literally for free as a result of qualifying for this amazing bonus. But this is such a remarkable time for us to build a huge business with IDSeal based on everything that it does for individuals. You couldn't ask for a better service, a better product, where ACN is perfectly positioned to help you build something significant with a product that is absolutely in demand, absolutely necessary and essential, and all we need to do is let people know we're providing this service and able to protect them. Remember, leave them nothing to steal with IDSeal. God bless everyone.